Independence Day!
Huh?
No!
Hello lads, ladies, gents, ladettes, whoever, whatever, welcome back to another episode of Taking Out the Trash. Today we are looking at id Software's Rage. Now, this isn't a particularly awful game, but critically, it did cop a lot of shit when it first came out, as a lot of these games tend to. So, let's have a look at our settings menu. So, audio-wise, nothing too crazy, everything kind of stays the same. Now, I can use mouse, I just like using keyboard for this specific one. Now, do note, I am on a multi-monitor setup, and this did have a little bit of a hard time with that when it launched, as it didn't go to my primary monitor, so keep that in mind. So there is a benchmark thing here, but the benchmark doesn't particularly tell you a hell of a lot, other than it's what it says. This benchmark, great English, this benchmark does not reflect frame rate or rendering performance. This benchmark reflects how quickly texture data can be translated from highly compressed form disk into to a compressed format GPUs can use directly for rendering. The higher the score, the more quickly the texture detail becomes visible. In other words, will it actually help with pop-in? I have no idea. Now, I've already gone in and lowered my mouse settings a little bit. I have not played around. I will say there feels like there's mouse smoothing on, but that could just be my brain playing tricks on me when I do this. It's not so bad with just left or right or up and down, but once I start going in a circle, it doesn't feel as responsive. But we are also locked at 60 FPS at the moment, so, and I am used to 140, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, let's just jump straight into the campaign. Just want to note we are locked to 30 FPS in cutscenes. Terrible, terrible day for everyone.
Roger, Atlas Control. This is 1134. Check for green.
1134. All systems green. Arc launch protocol initiated. Cryogenic preparation commencing. Initiate nanotrite injection.
Check. Cryogenic life support systems online. Subterranean launch injectors ready. 97% nominal.
All arcs secure. Initiate burial sequence.
1134. Check. Targets confirmed. Diagnostic audits complete. And ARC personnel entering stasis. This is 1134. Signing off.
Understood, 1134. Go for burial. This is Atlas Control. Signing off. May we live to see another day.
Alright, so that cutscene sort of sets up kind of the base story from my memory to do with this game. And that is, meteor hit the Earth and everything's fucked.
External disturbance detected. Cryogenic chambers compromised. Chamber Omega-5 online. Initiating emergency nanotrite activation. 3, 2, 1. Nanotrite sequencer online. Release cryogenic chamber seals. Internal arc temperature nominal. Rebooting internal data systems.
Okay, we're locked at 60 FPS. Jesus, for the menus, this mouse sensitivity is ridiculous. But for in-game, we've got it set pretty good. So we get a bit of a lean as we walk, which is interesting. I'll deal with that in a second.
Running full diagnostic tests.
At a distance, that doesn't look so bad. Then you get up close, it's showing its age a little bit. This is a little bit of an older game.
Outer door lock disengaged.
Yeah, worry about that later.
Initiate pre-recorded media playback.
The texture's a little rough.
President Davis, you, the Ark Volunteers, are mankind's last hope. Our survival. Our very...
Yeah, whatever. Door's unlocked, we're going outside. Alright, so you can see where the textures have kind of aged a little bit. But, I mean, looking at things from a distance, this game still looks pretty damn good. Yeah, color palette's a little drab. That texture down there is looking a bit rough. But, so far, plays pretty good. That man scared the living shit out of me. Wow, you drove so far. Over here! Character models are really well textured. Hey,
It ain't safe here. Get in.
thank you.
I know you got questions, but we gotta get moving.
And a little Doom guy. I want one of those.
Got bandits all over these hills. We best get going.
So yeah, like, his character model looks pretty good. Now this game, when you launch it, at least through Steam, you do have the option to put on mods as well, so keep that in mind. This game does have a little bit of modding support. Shut up, discount John Goodman.
Anything about any of this. Welcome to the future.
Actually, this is kind of a really good time to show off, like, just general draw distance
Come
and
on. Got bandits.
texture work and everything. I guess we're just zooming through. Give me a pew pew.
Shame you're still wearing that Ark suit. It's a dead giveaway.
Give me a gun. Give me a pew pew gun. I can deal with this shit.
Pretty much their world out here. Probably looking for their buddies. Damn. Now we both got a problem.
Yeah. I would like a gun.
We need to get to my place. Once they see what I've done, they'll be coming for blood. And for you. I've got a plan that might get us both out of this mess.
I'd say the skybox looks nice, but then I looked at it and it's like a really compressed image.
Here we are. Home sweet home.
Now, I've played a bit of this on PlayStation 3 back in the day when I used to not really own a decent computer. And then a little bit when I ended up getting this on PC, but I only played it for about 20 minutes or so. Now, I forgot to go over performance, actually. It's using 15% CPU and about just under 40 GPU. So, it is still a pretty demanding game, but remember, this is maxed out and at 2K.
Come on, this way.
Give me a gun. A gun. Any slower. Come on. Like, one thing I don't like, and I kind of like at the same time, is like the strafing kind of movement.
Put a lot at risk to save you. Not just my life, but the lives of everyone here. I survived this long by
Ooh, we actually have a jump in this game.
saving you may have changed all that. So here's what I need you to do. Head to where those bandits live and wipe them out, plain and simple. No one walks out alive. Except you.
Oh, damn it.
You can use one of my ATVs in the garage, and that pistol, and the supplies on the table. Oh, and you won't just get my thanks. Come back alive and I'll dig up some armor that'll fit over that Ark suit you're wearing. We got a deal?
We got a deal. Okay. This is one thing that annoys me. I know they do it to make it simpler to read. but how we get the text at the top, quell the bandit threat, and then it just goes to like bog standard text. I would love it to fit thematically, because I like this kind of old west futuristic style that they got going.
One more thing. Those bandits shouldn't be too hard to take down. Not for you. I hear there's something special about you Ark people.
Racist. Oh, we gotta go back out to the shed. So, we move pretty quick. I mean, this game is it feels really smooth. Even though we are locked. I didn't turn on VSync, did I? No. I'm gonna see what happens if I put VSync on. For whatever reason, it is now using more GPU. How strange. Okay, so we get some boosts. Space for our handbrake. Yeah, you can see, like, let's back up a little. And that top left corner. Oh, Jesus, very sensitive. Like those sort of, what should be buildings or pillars or whatever, over the back corner there, looking a little rough. So keep that in mind, you know. It is a bit of an older game again, as I've said about 3 times now. But it's definitely showing its age a little bit. Yeah, we're currently using like 60% FPS. 60% GPU. We've got a little bit of pop in there. Let's just see. Anything else going on around? Not particularly. I mean, you can see where the texture drop-off sort of happens. Where it's just like, yeah, we're going to be a little lazy. And, I mean, a lot of that shit's probably not even there. It's probably just a 2D image. Survival... English. Survival tip, don't die. You can loot bodies. Thank you. Ooh, that's looking a little rough out there, lads. So far, it controls comfortably. It feels really smooth. Well, relatively smooth. Ooh. Apparently I can only punch with one hand. Karlec. Neptune water. I'm just trying to... Sound design isn't the best. Now, I don't know how well this translates through on a YouTube video. But I'm not getting any sense of direction of sound from that file. Who took that shot? Why did it sound like you have a pew-pew pistol from Star Wars? Okay, doors locked. I need a thing to unlock it. Thank you, game. Appreciate you telling me. That shit I could loot? No, it's just saying you can't open this door. So keep in mind, if you play this with a high, if you normally play, PC games with a high DPI, I'd probably recommend lowering your DPI a little, because this does feel a little too sensitive. Because like when I'm aiming, that seems fine. But if I turn that down, I could be wrong here, so I was wrong. Don't worry. But do keep in mind, you will have to crank it right down. Because I play with about 5,000 DPI, because I'm a weirdo who loves super high DPI, because I don't like doing big movements. I like doing little, tiny movements. So gun sounds pretty weak so far, I'm gonna be real. Doesn't feel very punchy. You calling a bitch? Okay, can't decapitate bodies once they're dead. Disappointing, worst game ever. No, we can, that's the way to go back. We don't need to go that way. We need to high five. Go. That man died, then jumped. As you do. Ah, they got me. Yeah, I'm not getting any sense of direction on the sound from...
Well, look at what Hagar said to us. How dare you think you can walk into our house? Take him
Kinda-
to the kill room.
anything. Really? That's what you decided to call it? Just the kill room? Couldn't think of anything better?
Awake. Good. I like my prey to know what's coming. I promise this will hurt.
That was my titty. Defibrillator. Okay. I know it's defibrillator. Wait for the nodes to charge up. Once the nodes have charged, they shoot towards each other. Okay. I kinda get it. They gotta do it within a certain distance of each other, I guess. With the closer being the more health you get back. Can I take a knife? Alright. He just has a thing that says danger. That's all you gave that man? Okay, we have a proper run and jump. That's nice. This is darkness. Shout out to my equal favorite game of all time. Save game. Be sure to save early and often. Oh god. The menus are like basically impossible to use. So, yeah, I think my theory of... We'll have it a little low. I can make do. Okay, no, I can't. That's just god awful. That's somewhat usable. That might be why it felt like there's acceleration. You just leave ammo sitting around in an apocalypse.
Who's that? Hey!
Get your ass down. Okay. What I am going to do is... Gamepad disabled, yes. No, I want... that. We're gonna turn that back down so I can actually do shit. Can I turn off tips? No. Okay, aim down sights on this thing is god awful. Normally, aim down sights helps you aim better. With this, it does not. Okay, those balloons, impenetrable. They're god tier. Ammo. Fists. Gun. We're good, let's go. A lot of time to work on those parkour skills, eh? I got $2. I do like the way the enemies get, like, messed up when they get shot. Like, they feel it. Makes the guns feel like they actually do something. Ooh. Ooh, that texturing. Ooh. Ooh, a little rough. Ooh, the music just kind of like cut. $2 more. I missed.
Where are the others? There he is!
Ah! Alrighty. So F2 to change to grenade. That's a very strange choice. Did my other one just not work? What a strange layout. Nothing in the bathroom. Oh no. That is really rough. I know you're not really meant to look at this stuff that much. That man just got shot in the back of the head. I take back what I said before. I said, the guns feel like they do damage. I just shot that man in the back of the head, and it did nothing. I mean, when you normally hit them, it seems to do something.
Get over here! We need help!
Interesting. I noticed on my other screen that apparently I was hovering over a tab on Steam. So I don't think the mouse properly locks. Now again, this game's kind of from a time where it wasn't super common for multi-displays. But it's not like it's that uncommon. Alright, they're all dead. That went pretty well. Pretty well. I would like to get another weapon other than just the pistol, just to try it out. I think this is about all I did, and then I stopped playing. Not screwing around. Huh. Yes. Down. Oh, oh. Come on. Okay, I can just hit enter. That's alright.
Good work. We're all a little safer because of that. We got our thanks and that suit of
Hagar
armor
is
promised.
immortal.
But as you can see,
Want that.
we got other trouble. Listen,
Always another job.
the settlement was attacked while you were gone.
Damn, Preston, calm down.
Bandits we've never seen before. They didn't take anything. We have some good people hurt. And we're running low on medical supplies. I'm gonna need your help again.
You got it, champ.
Just past the hill across the way, you'll find another settlement. They tend to stick to themselves, but they're friends. And they have what we need. Just give this letter to Richter. He'll know what to do. If you help me again, I'll make thank you.
I'll make thank you.
Go.
I mean, do you sell shit?
I need you to find the out.
Oh, shut up. Can I take the... No, I can't take the car. I can take this, though. The ATV is good fun. So, the talking animation, yeah, it's not like one-to-one, obviously, because I don't think the mouth was fully mocapped or anything like that, but the animation's pretty solid for what it is. I do have to give the game that. But I think a lot of the complaints about this game kind of being a lot of, well, nothing is pretty fair. That was one of the big complaints I remember hearing. Hey.
Got a lot of work to do here, pal. If you need something, come by.
Looking for Richter? He's up there.
I'm looking for a new gun, really. My impulse to just shoot any and everyone.
Something, stranger? Well, Dan's run into some trouble again, I see. Well, Janice is going to need to see this list. Go on. She's just up there. You're the note, but when you're done, come back here. I may have something that'll interest you.
If it's a new gun, then you got yourself a deal.
You must
Janus.
new boys.
Anus.
See what you need. Some of these things I'll need to track down, but you know the way it works here. We help you, you help us, right? A member of our group, Juno, went missing a few days back, and I'm getting real worried about him. So while I gather your supplies, how about you go look for him? If you find any trace of him, I'll reward you with my own recipe. Good luck, and I pray that he's safe.
I mean, he's gonna...
Help but notice, stranger, that gun you're carrying isn't much of anything.
Oh, it is a new gun.
Could set you up with some real firepower.
That would be
Help us
wonderful.
out here, and I'll give you a real weapon. Our radio tower up on the hill stopped working. We need someone to fix it. Probably just out of alignment. You get it fixed for me. I'll give you a shot. Good luck. This should be an easy job.
Would be if you get the hell out of the way. Okay, so I got a couple of quests. Hey, is there a way to track these? Yeah, sound design is not a strength of this game. Unfortunately. I think if this game had a good sound design, it would make this kind of environment feel a lot better.
I think I heard something. Let's check that out.
Alright, before anyone gets butthurt about the word fag, that is a British and Australian term for cigarette. Because it's a stick. So, those who know what that actually used to mean before it was used as a homophobic slur, that's why. So, get over it. I literally just went into a shit can't speak. Shit tunnel. Nailed that. Surely I could just pick that up, right? That gun is gone. I have no feet. Nope, it's gone. So, there's a complaint. If I'm meant to be in a post-apocalyptic world, wouldn't I salvage everything I can get my hands on? No entry. Damn personnel only. Well, damn, I'm personnel. Got him. Oop. Okay, make sure we're going up relatively in the middle of the ladder, I guess. The quarry looks cool. Ooh, that texture pop in there. That took a second. I love that dude's face. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything there. Oh. I'm assuming I gotta grab something else? I have no idea. My main concern is I don't know if there's meant to be a health bar or not. Was I not meant to go here? I felt like I was meant to go in here. Nope, I'm stupid, that's why. It's all good. So this is meant to be a quote-unquote semi-open world / open world game, but it's not really open world from what I remember playing through it. Now, I did play this a long time ago. Up the anus from Janus. Oh, that just disappeared. 2 in 1. Textures are awful. The sun rays look nice though, like the art of them. Because they're not actual gold beams or gold rays or whatever they're fucking called. Chakabra. In before Cartman, I'm so fucking bored. Okay, we're going to try out a new gun and see where it takes us. And this time I'm not going to try and kill everyone immediately. There's like 4 dudes.
Oh, not bad, stranger.
Other fact, we run fast enough, we literally launch up the stairs. Huh. Ah, there's an aim down sights that kind of works, even though I don't get the physics on this gun.
Juno's dead. I knew something was wrong, but I had hoped he would show up. This world takes so many good people. But thank you for looking. And here is what you need, as well as the plans to make your own healing bandages. Just look for the things listed and put them together. They will help you whenever you are hurt. Thank you again, and good luck.
Thank you, Janus. Oh no. Okay, so we're good? We're good. No. Oh god. Terrible mouse control. I collected Janus. Thanks for the shoddy boy.
Before you go,
Sure.
these hills are crawling with bandit tribes. They mostly fight each other, but if they find you in their turf, they'll kill you first, then figure out if you're friendly or not. You watch yourself.
I mean, sure. I got other problems though.
Be safe, stranger.
No worries, you too. Sick driving skills right there. Okay, so a whole lot of nothing really happening at the start. I would like to get into a little more combat just to feel it out a little more. Especially with the shotgun, so we'll give that a go. I know these taking out the trashes is slightly getting longer and longer as we go, but I mean, it really depends on the game. Some of them need that little bit of extra time to kind of really get that first impression as to whether it's actually any good in 2020.
Good work. I'm starting to think I made a good decision by saving you.
Thank you, John Goodman.
You truly are someone we can trust, and I am in your debt. Now go talk with DR about that buggy. Look for him in the garage.
Okay, I'm getting all this money and not a lot that I can do with it.
Hey, come over here. I've got one word for you to remember. Feltrite. You know what Feltrite is? No, probably not. Well...
Let me guess. You want to know how to throw a wing stick. Ain't easy, friend.
Oh, I want to know if you're single.
I see Dan gave you a pistol.
I'm
Not a bad
lonely.
weapon, but if you want some subtle killing power, you'll need to use a wing stick. They've got a nanocore for smart targeting, but it'll still take a little practice to master. I'll make a deal with you. You prove you can hit something with them, and I'll tell Karlec it's safe to sell you some. Ready to give it a toss?
Sure, why not?
Good hunting. All right, here are the rules. Watch for the pop-up targets and hit them as quickly as you can. See how many you can get before the timer runs out.
Oh. Gotta like... Can't move off your target, so...
You're almost out of time.
Score.
Nice
Sweet.
job. If I were a target drone, I'd be nervous. Talk to Karlec and he can set you up.
Anyway, back to the mission at hand of
Hey, buddy.
fixing the
Dan
buggy.
said you were taking that old buggy off my hands. Truth is, not a bad vehicle, but see, it needs work and parts. The work I can do, but the parts you're gonna need to get. Yo,
Sounds like a deal.
The outrigger settlement? Okay. See you back here when you get the parts.
I'm assuming I get to take another fight. I'm gonna take the ATV because I am walking. Even though you do move pretty quick, so for an id game, it's slow in terms of movement when you compare it to like Wolfenstein and stuff like that. But I don't know, I haven't played Wolfenstein New Order for a little bit. Has been a hot minute. Okay, this is just a giant fetch quest.
So, DR needs some parts for that old buggy. Man, he should just junk it. Now, I'd like to give the parts to you, but I'm afraid I have a small problem. Afraid bandits raided my garage not too long ago and ran off with most of my spare parts. You're gonna need to go down to their hideout near the old dam and find what you need.
Gotcha.
You can handle this? Could get a bit. Won't be easy taking on the bandits.
That'll be fine. Do they respawn? Because I want to shoot someone. Receive 12 fat boys. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to have to not worry about that. Oh, wait, we're getting through. I'm getting up there, and you're going to die when I get up there.
Over there! Good night, sweet prince.
That feels pretty powerful. In terms of the way it sounds. That man is dead. I'm getting AR rounds. Does that mean I'm getting an assault rifle soon? Because I would love an assault rifle. We'll get these buggy parts and then I think we can wrap it up. I'm interested to see what other guns this game has. Oh! The shotgun does feel good though. I will say that. They didn't mess up the shotgun. Because if you mess up a shotgun in a video game, you shouldn't be allowed to make video games. Let's be real. Wow, convenient that I found all of these parts. God damn it.
Do you see what they're working on downstairs? We're gonna need some help here!
You're gonna need more than some help. You're gonna need a reason to live. Oh, he dead. I do like the fact they use cover. That is nice, but I mean, at this point, if they aren't using cover, they should probably give up. I forgot to loot some bodies, okay? Getting some money. Can always use more money. Okay, we haven't got a lot of ammo left in that, so let's go back to our pistol. I like the fact if you hit the helmets, you hear them kind of bounce off. So I used all my fat boys, so that's disappointing. Hey. You good, buddy? You good? Okay. As we were doing, it sounds like the voice cast from Fable. It's just a bit British, isn't it? That was terrible, and I don't apologize. Eh. And there we go. Granadas. Yeah, did they push forward or not? I don't think so. I'll take that. Sorry, I'm getting a little engrossed. This game is kind of fun to play. I wish the mouse issues weren't a thing. Now, I could fix that by lowering my in-game, my out-of-game settings through my Logitech G-Hub thing. I mean, obviously, it'll depend on what mouse you have. If you are running... He's dead. Oh, he's definitely dead. I mean, it feels good when you hit him. The ragdoll effects are quite nice, like they're a little silly. For what it's worth. Okay, so your defibrillators on a cooldown. You gotta shoot like a champ. Ammo. Ammo. Give your boy some more ammo. Appreciate it. Did I get any shotgun ammo? No. Too much juice. I don't know what the fuck he just tried to shoot me with, but I'm glad that didn't get me. That's a spicy meatball. Okay, he's done. Missing an arm. Did I shoot his arm off? No, there it is. It glitched through his body. Naturally. Make sure we find any and everything. Oh. That'll help. Until that's reloaded. Just a never-ending fire, apparently. So just wait for him to do his thing. So that was a boss fight. Bitch. Okay, they're dead. We have to go that way. Don't want to miss anything. I think we got all of our parts. He's dead. Can't loot his body. That's disappointing. Regular ammo. We don't have a ton of. And done with the mission. So let's turn this in and that'll wrap us up. I know it's a bit of a longer episode. As I said, we are slowly making these longer and longer as we go. Get away from my shit. Oh shit, I just stole theirs. Fuck yeah. This thing's metal as fuck. So yeah, as I said, big complaint is there's kind of a whole lot of nothing going on. And I think that complaint still stands pretty true. Now, is it there's so much room that it's kind of just waste of space? Nah. Like, getting between those two places were pretty easy, to be honest.
Those parts should do the trick.
Can I talk to you?
The buggy will be ready soon, but there are a couple things you have to know before you take that thing out for a ride. Remember,
catch a ride.
Dangerous place. Give me a call if you ever smash your vehicle up and can't drive it. I'll give you a lift back here. And also, if you need any repairs, just drive back to the garage and I'll fix her up.
Fix her up.
Okay, let me get these parts installed and you'll be all set. Go ahead and grab that radio on the counter there. You ready to go? take it out for a spin, but remember, call me if you need to.
Shut up.
Alrighty, go ahead, get in.
Let's hand this mission in. Since I'm here.
How do you like that buggy? It isn't much now, but you put some guns on it and you'll be able to go up against just about anything. Now, you ready for some more work?
No, I'm ready for a shop, really. Alright, that'll do. So, lads, ladies, gents, ladettes, whoever, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. To answer today's question, is this game trash in 2020? No. Is it great? No. If you can get it for cheap, I would highly recommend.
Welcome, stranger. Name's Karlec, and it's a pleasure meeting you. I run this little shop. Got enough supplies here to keep you alive and fighting. Best stuff in the wasteland. Oh, and if you find something of value and you don't need it, bring it here. I pay nicely for quality goods. Care to browse my selections?
Sure, I'll have a perusal before I finish up.
Might have something you need.
Assault rifle. Give me that. Spend all our money on those.
Hope to do business with you again.
Okay, this game's kind of trash. I gotta say, that... The shotgun feels good, like, that's got that real punch to it. Everything else kind of sounds like crap. And that's disappointing. So, if you get this game for, like, less than $10, I'd say if you get it for $5, it's worth it. If you're paying more than double digits, don't. Unless you're really desperate to own, like, every id Software game. In which case, sure, but would not recommend. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.